If you have tweens or teens in your house and you ask, how was your day to them, or how was practice or the dance or whatever, you're probably used to a one-word answer like fine.
Yep, that sounds like it. So how do you get your kids to open up? Parenting expert and PTL contributor Dr. Debbie Gilboa created a game with her partner that can help. Dr. G, this is exciting. Tell us all about it.
It's really fun. So my business partner was sitting at dinner with her son and her husband, and they were trying to have a conversation about the day, and her kiddo was impatient to get up and not really letting them in on what was going on. But she realized it wasn't that he didn't want to, it's that it wasn't his habit.
Right.
So she started with this idea, and we've developed this game that's really easy, and also everybody likes to spin a spinner,
I love
right?
a spinner.
It's true.
So check it out, spin it.
Okay, you go ahead, Selena. You go first.
I'm
Right, so you
spinning
spin,
it.
you see where it lands, compliment.
Compliment.
So you might give David a compliment.
Well,
Something
I would
he's
say
done.
to David, I love your tie. He always looks fabulous. And Dr. G, I like your earrings.
And you know what? It's true that a lot of people will make make their habit that you give a compliment to everybody who's sitting there, right?
I like
It
it.
feels kind of cool. And then, so if I take a turn, whoa,
She got so excited the thing
super
flew right
durable.
out.
Oh, and instructions on the back.
Okay,
right?
good,
So I take
good.
a turn, and it lands on kindness. And I say that a kindness somebody did for me or that I did for somebody today is, oh, I was running late this morning, and without being asked, one of my kids walked the dog.
Okay.
That was real
yeah.
kindness. Usually I walk the dog in the morning, and my kiddo did it this morning, and that was a real kindness.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
we take turns and we go around, and it's really important for the adults to play as well as the kids. And what does this do? Well, in the short term, it helps people sit at the table longer and have communication. You don't always make food that your kids want to eat, but if you have conversation that everybody takes part in, you'll end the meal feeling like, hey, they're right, dinner time does help kids, and all the research shows that sitting together as a family once a day or at least several times a week makes a really big difference. If you can do it at dinner, great. If you do it at breakfast, fine, whenever it is, but it's the conversation that makes it so valuable. And this teaches kids 3 really important skills: storytelling, problem solving, and talking to adults about what's going on in their lives that actually make them stronger and healthier. It makes them more resilient. It makes them less likely to suffer from the symptoms of mental health issues as they get older, as they become tweens and teens.
Because they're able to communicate these
Right,
feelings.
because they have practice at those skills of telling their story, of taking
Right.
perspective, of trying to solve problems, not just being frozen or overwhelmed by them, and of knowing, hey, if something's hard on me, there are adults who care. And then when they see that you also have a challenge that you can talk about, something that was hard for you, they say, oh, yeah, okay, this is normal. And I find in my home that my kids are often really interested in following up with me. Hey, you mentioned that difficult conversation you had at work. What happened with that? So when we think they're not listening, they often are. My teenagers will play this when my younger kids do. They'll play it if I'm willing to play it.
Right, that's what I wanted. You can get teens to do it if you're willing to play it too.
Right, absolutely. And it doesn't have to be really sing-songy, you know? It can be like, hey, somebody spin that thing and let's see. We have some rules on the back about who starts, but the real rule about this game is just to listen. It gives everybody practice at listening as well as talking.
Yeah, and you did a study, you said, in the Pittsburgh area with over
We were able to
300
with the Jewish
families.
Healthcare Foundation, and what we found is that parents afterwards felt like, yeah, I do know more about what's going on in my kids' lives. I do see that my kids are better problem solvers than they were at the beginning or than I realized they were at the beginning. Eaton Park has partnered with us, and they're going to pilot this. They've ordered 50,000 using Smiley with different emotions for each of the different sections.
Well, that makes sense, yeah.
And they're going to put it in 10 restaurants in January to see if people enjoy playing this at their meals, at their family meals.
Oh, it makes sense because, I mean, sometimes you end up sitting there quietly because no one has anything to share. This is a way to just spark that conversation,
And that sitting
get
there
past the
quietly
one
has
word.
happened a lot more because people have devices to pull out and just check
Yes.
something real quick.
Right.
And all of a sudden, even, you know, I hear all the time, people say, oh, I was out to a restaurant and I look around at other tables and everyone at a meal has got their phone out. Not to say that that's never appropriate, but if you can also sit down and feel like, I know more about my family member than I did when we started, or we laughed together,
Right.
or we have something to check in about later, or we built a skill together, you know that you're really getting the family time that you needed.
Yeah, we need to connect, and this is a
Yeah.
great way to do it.
That's great.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Debbie Gilboa, parenting expert, author, family physician, and regular PTL contributor. And she's got a game now. You will find a link to her game, books, and website at pittsburghtodaylive.com.